Have I been to a Champions League game away in another country? Technically, yes. I've been to 2 Champions League finals, but I've never been to a Liverpool away day in any competition. I've never been to a Liverpool away game in anything. The League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, Champions League, but I've been to a couple of finals. I was in Istanbul and Athens in 2005 and 2007. But I'd love to do an away day someday, especially a European one. I'd absolutely, but you know, the tickets are like hen's teeth, impossible to get. But God, it'd be amazing, yeah. And look, I will say this, the travelling cup, wherever it is, Premier League, in Europe, wherever, I mean, absolutely phenomenal. You'll hear them everywhere behind the team, singing songs. Fantastic, you know, great travelling support at Liverpool. And, you know, fair play to them all for their, you know, I mean, it takes a lot, you know, and it costs a lot. So, nothing but respect. What was it like in Istanbul in 2005? So I'm going to be entirely honest and say I nearly left. I did. I considered leaving at half time. I did, because like we were being wiped. We were being, like, you start thinking, what's the biggest defeat here in the final of the Champions League in history? So yeah, I did consider going, and I also nearly missed my flight back. And I don't think I was alone in that endeavour, by the way. I think a lot of people were kind of being rushed through that airport. But it was one of those things that never really hit me there. Like, you celebrated, of course, but it never really dawned on me quite what we'd done until maybe 10 days later. You know, because look at that AC Milan team. That was like murderers row. They were killers. That was a team we had no right to be beaten. Like, the lineup, you know, your Maldinis, your Kakas, your Shevchenkos, it was just ridiculous. And we did it. And we did it from 3-0 down. Like, yeah, just a wow moment and experience. And I mean, weirdly, when I left Athens, I actually felt like we probably played better and probably deserved to win the Athens final more than we did Istanbul. So it was just amazing, as I'm sure you can imagine. Taksim Square was brilliant over in Istanbul. Do you know, I would have loved us to have gotten back to the Ataturk for another final, because they've since done up the stadium and improved it a lot. So that would have been interesting to revisit.